everyone, this is Paul at rcFoamFighters. Hey, I know it's been quite a while since me and Frank have been flying. Finally back out here at Herman Airport, and I did start on a new design. This is basically the version 2 of my FF-23. It's a plane that's loosely based on the YF-23. That was one of the planes that competed with the F-22 for the Advanced Tactical Fighter. But anyway, I redid the plane. I tried to make it a little more 3D looking and more scale. This is going to be the main flight. There's a view of the bottom. I just put some quick stickers on there, kind of ugly, but just to help me see the bottom. For this plane right now, I'm running a Monster Jet from Grayson Hobbies. It's a 2400 kV version. I'm running a 6 by 5.5 prop on a 4S pack. So this is going to be the main flight. Let's see what happens.
Dang, dude, looks dialed in right off the bat. How's it feel?
Feels fairly stable, actually.
The balance feel right?
Yeah. Got a little bit of roll. Wow. Hang on, let me get it dialed in.
Probably do a glide test.
Yeah. There's glides coming down. Filming okay, Frank?
Yeah, this blue sky is not too friendly though. It's having problems
that's all they
focusing.
with the colors. I tried to put them black stripes on top, but yeah, the gray's probably blended in real crazy. I'll try and fly slow so you can see it. Oh, there's the sun down. Yeah, we're out here kind of late. We're going to be doing some night flying after the sun sets. So, it's definitely been a while since me and Frank have been flying, so we're both probably a little rusty.
Yeah, I think it looks like it slow flies pretty good.
Yeah. Well, this one is larger than the last one. It's got a 28-inch wingspan. So it looks pretty good. This is just my first version. I already plan to make some changes. So I'm gonna be working on some new plans. I'm gonna do a build along video. So when the plans do come out, you guys will have a video to follow. But it looks like it's pretty dialed. So I think the basic shape is pretty close to what it's going to be for the final plans. And that's only about half throttle. I'm just taking it easy.
So what are the dimensions on this compared to the older one?
The older one only had a 24-inch wingspan, so this one moved up to a 28. It's definitely a lot more, you know, scale looking with the fuselage and everything. Let's do a couple speed passes. This one probably does have a lot of drag, so it's not going to be super fast. Seems like it wants to pitch up. That's natural pitch.
Really?
Going fast,
about ready to loop, man.
Yeah. Let's see, which way am I going? Been a while. I got to get my skills back up. But I'm pretty happy that it flew off the main flight. I pretty much used kind of the same settings for the CG as the original version. Just kind of scaled it to where it would be on a larger plane. So it looks like that was close enough. It feels like it might be a tad nose heavy right now, so I can probably scoot the battery back a little bit. Try to bring a slow fly past me, Frank. Yeah, it looks like it wiggles a little bit when you're going slow. There is a little bit of wind today. Loop's kind of crazy.
Have you tried to roll yet?
Yeah. Let's see, let me get going the other way. Ready? There's a roll. Oh, hang on. Let me bring it back towards us and I'll do a roll coming towards us. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Dang.
Okay, I'm pretty happy. Like I said, I just got to do some minor adjustments. Then we'll start working on the final plans and get them available to you guys. I'm going to bring it around and land it. See how she lands.
Looks pretty floaty, man.
Yeah, it starts to wiggle when you're going slow. I don't know if you can see that. Ooh. All right, everyone, that's the new FF-23V2. Hey everyone, now I'm back at the house after the maiden flight, so I thought I'd just give you a real quick close-up view of the concept version here that I have of the FF-23, or FoamFighter 23. Again, this plane was loosely based on the YF-23. That's the plane that competed with the F-22 to become the next fighter for the U.S. Air Force. But basically, this is the version that I came up with. I changed from the old plane that I made. That was like, I think the second or third foam board aircraft that I ever made was the old FF-23. But this model, I wanted to try and make it a little bit more 3D looking, a little more scale looking. And I think it's come out pretty good considering it's made out of all foam board. It's the basic 99-cent foam board you can get from Dollar Tree or the dollar store. I still have some edits I need to do to the final plans. Like I said, this is just the first concept that I kind of threw together. So I did come across some things already that I want to change while I was building this one. But it shouldn't take super long to redo it. And once I redo the plans, I'll probably do another build and video the building of it so you guys can see how it's built. So when the plans do come out, you have something to kind of follow. But let's take a closer look. Currently on this plane, I'm running the Grayson Hobbies Monster Jet. This is the 2400 kV version. And for the maiden flight, I was running a 4S LiPo pack, and I was running a 6 by 5.5 prop. I think you could probably go down to a 3S pack and run a 7-inch prop, probably a 7.5 or something like that. I'll probably do a test of that later on in the future. Basically, this plane has 3 servos, one for the elevator here at the back, and then there's a wing aileron on each side, so you have good pitch and roll control. And currently, I wasn't totally sure where I was going to put the opening, but I decided at the last minute I just kind of cut it right around where the cockpit is, and you can just flip it up like that. So I think I'll probably go with that on the final plans, but I'll cut it out a lot better when I do make the next version. Currently I just have a magnet on the front that just holds the canopy down, and a little Velcro, and you put Velcro on the battery. Currently the ESC I'm running is a 60 amp Turnigy Plush ESC. It's right behind where the battery goes. So when it gets hotter, you may want to cut a vent in here. I'll probably do that later. But right now we're getting into winter, so it's not too hot, so it should be good. I don't know if you can see the bottom here. Let's see, flip it over. I tried to go with a little bit more 3D looking version on the air inlets for where the jet motors would be. I think it came out okay. I might rearrange that a little bit. It's not 100% scale, but I think it still looks pretty good. There's kind of a quick view of the aileron servos and the elevator servo. That's mounted to the back. So it's a little bit more complicated to build than some of the other foam board models that I made. But if you built any of the other versions of the planes I made, you'd probably be able to step right into this. I just wouldn't recommend it as a first plane to get into. This model is designed with a KF-M2 airfoil. That's the single step on the top, as you can see here. And the way I made the airfoil, I basically cut some of the foam out and I folded it over and back so it gave it a nice rounded edge along the front. I think that made it a lot better than, you know, cutting 2 pieces out and then just having kind of the rough edge. So that was nice and rounded. The motor pods are kind of 3D looking, so I think they're doing pretty good. I did cap them off at the back with a piece of foam board. It didn't seem to affect the power to the motor very much, but it did seem like it made it a little bit quieter. Some of the other planes that I built, I left this open and it seemed to make a lot of noise. It really resonated the sound of the motor. I tried something new on the canopy. I decided to use just kind of a thicker cardstock or poster board. And actually that was a lot easier than using the foam board. You can really get the folds nice and you don't have to worry about cutting away so much at the foam to get it to fit nice and flush. So I think that might be a good idea. I think you could still make the canopy out of foam board if you decided to. It just takes a little extra work, like I said, to get all the bevels underneath it to make it fit down nice and flush. Alright everyone, that'll be the end of this video. Basically this again is the version 2 of my FoamFighter 23. Please stay tuned, I'm going to be doing some more videos on it. Like I said, I'm going to be editing the model a little bit, the pieces in it, and then I'll rebuild it and do the video of the build of the plane. So thanks again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon.